started long ago on the game of the century. But the greatest play made that day wasn't won on the field. You came crying and cooing to that Sooner family and started on a journey that stole their hearts away. It's been 50 years of laughs and tears, of living and loving on these trips around the sun. And for 50 years you have graced us here, going strong and growing, and you've only just begun. And when I think of all that God has in store, let's do 50 more.
So we're at Kohl's, and I'm pushing our shopping cart full of fun things for our family, and I'm headed towards the elevator because we're on the second floor. I walk past the escalator and you call after me and say, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm heading for the elevator because clearly the sign states that there's no carts allowed on the escalator." You promptly take control of the cart and head back towards the escalator. And you turn and look at me and say, "Do you think anybody's going to mess with me?" And you head down the escalator. Now I follow at a safe distance because I don't know that we might not encounter the cart police at the base of the escalator. Well, to my astonishment, we made our escape. No cart police encounter, and that was the day that I found out that you are a rule breaker. But you are the very best kind of rule breakers, my dear friend, because that day and many times afterwards, you have given me courage when I lacked it. You've inspired me. You've lifted me up in prayer. And I am so very, very blessed to call you my friend. Happy birthday, Andrea.
Hey, Andrea, happy birthday. I'm excited for your big 5-0. Anyway, you're one of my longest friends, and I just am really thankful for you and our friendship and that we've been able to rekindle it over the years, this past year. And I just pray for your future and love you. Have a great day.
Andrea, I don't even have the words to say how much I love and appreciate you. I hope you have a very happy birthday, the best yet. And you are half a century old. So enjoy. Hey, happy birthday. Thanks for being such a good friend to me. Like I've told you before, I don't feel lonely like I did before we became friends. And I think that's because I feel safe and comfortable, and I love that you can be flexible and that you don't mind putting your pants on and coming out at the last minute. And thanks for being a good friend. Happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday. I thought you might think this is ironic for me to be standing outside in 68-degree weather with my jacket on. You might appreciate that, but I just wanted to take a moment to just say thank you. You are just an amazing friend, truest, dearest, bestest friend, and I am just so thankful that the Lord has allowed you to be an integral part of my life. And I always know that I can depend on you, your patience and long-suffering with me droning on and on, your compassion that you have. I just always know that you care, that you would cry with me when I need to cry and say the difficult things that need to be said, and that when I tell those jokes, I know you're laughing. I mean, most people would probably think it was an eye roll, but I know that secretly you're truly laughing at all those jokes. And then, of course, we can't forget all the fun adventures that leave you saying good grief, or how did I let you talk me into this? But anyways, I just want to take a moment to say thank you for just being such a true friend. You truly have made my life, my days easier and brighter, and I'm so very thankful that God has placed you in my life. I love watching you press towards Him. You're an encouragement and an encourager, And I hope that you have an amazing birthday, half a century down. Can't wait to see what the Lord does in the next half century. Love you, friend. Thanks.
And after all these years, you've got a family all your own. And things are changing right and left. All of them have grown. Grandma has been added to the titles that you wear. And they all rise up and call you blessed for the love you have to share. It's been 50 years of laughs and tears, of living and loving on these trips around the sun. And for 50 years you have graced us here, going strong and growing, and you've only just begun. And when I think of all that God has in store, let's do 50 more.
Hey, Andrea. We just wanted to wish you a happy 50th birthday. That's a big one. Anyway, you come a long way since that little girl riding in my Volkswagen on the way to school. That's for sure. Anyway, have a good birthday.
Have a good birthday, Andrea.
Happy 50th birthday, sis. We love you.
Happy 50th, Andrew. Love you. You're better sister-in-law than I could ever ask for. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, sweetheart. It's easy for me to never know you because all I have to do is you know I want you to know how special you are to me. One, all of us needs being one another arms of sweet Christian spirit. Touching Stephen's lives that we can end up with. You're such an awesome Christian. I wouldn't change a thing about you. And also, there was a little bit of a learning curve for this whole senior citizen. I think making some of this
It's been 50 years of laughs and tears, of living and loving on these trips around the sun. And for 50 years you have graced us here, going strong and growing, and you've only just begun. And when I think of all that God has in store, let's do 50 more.
Hey Mom, happy birthday. I miss you. You and Dad are the only picture of what unconditional love means and looks like that I've experienced other than the example given by Christ. Thank you for giving me patience and sharing with me wisdom throughout my life. Your perseverance through the struggles of your life are still inspiring to me today. I love you.
Hi, Mom. Congrats on making it to half a century. Thanks for being the best mom ever. You do so much for all of us all the time, and we are all so grateful for that. And thank you. And hope you have a happy birthday. Love you. Bye.
Hey Mom, happy birthday. I just want to thank you for being the best mom that I've had, and that you are such a blessing for adopting me and raising me for who I am today. Thank you for everything that you've done and just loving me with all your heart and loving the whole family. Even in the ups and downs, we appreciate you, we love you, and we hope you have a great year.
Hey, sweetheart. Wow, 50 years. And the truly amazing thing is, we've been together for 34 of those. That's 68% of your life. But the thing is, I love you more now than I did then. You're my sweetheart. You're my life partner. We've grown up together, and I can't imagine doing this without you. You know, just think about it. Where would we be if I hadn't had the blinding flash of inspiration to come up with such crazy things as team hide and go seek? Oh, and by the way, new rule, you gotta hold hands. And oh, by the way, I choose the teams. But here we are, 50 years later, and I appreciate you so much. Your loyalty, your faithfulness, it's a bonding force, and it's a binding force for us. And I just appreciate the way you've been so faithful over the years with the craziness of 19 years of ministry and now 15 years of ministry in the military. And I really do look forward to the next 50 years. Happy birthday. I'm glad that we're spending it together, and I look forward to so many more birthdays to come. Happy birthday, sweetheart. I love you.
It's been 50 years of laughs and tears, of living and loving on these trips around the sun. And for 50 years, you have graced us here, going strong and growing, and you've only just begun. And when I think of all that God has in store, let's do 50 more.